Vande Shambhumapatim Suragurum Vande Jagatkaranam Vande Pannagabhushanam Shashidharam Vande Pasunam Patim Vande Surya Shashanka Vanninayanam Vande Mukunda Priyam Vande Bhaktajana Ashrayam Chavaradam Vande Bhaktajana Ashrayam Chavaradam Vande Shivam Shankaram. Friends, Swami Vivekananda was highly humorous. He was jovial. He was sportive. He was playful. He was also mischievous. Sri Krishna was a naughty child. He was a playful boy. He was a mischievous young man. Now in the schools and colleges, we find young boys and girls mischievous, playful, sportive, jovial, humorous, are the present day's children in the schools and colleges Vivekanandas? Are they all Sri Krishnas? Sri Krishna was a Yogeshwara, is a Yogeshwara. Swami Vivekananda, even today, we praise him, glorify him, simply because he was a yogi. It is not playfulness that makes a person yogi. It is only when we become yogis, we are qualified to be playful. We can be mischievous. We can be humorous. We can be jovial. Only when we acquire the quality of a yogi. Prashanti Kutiram is engaged in restoring that quality of a yogi to make us all peaceful, to make us all humorous and happy. It is not only to improve our physical health that we come here to be happy. Physical health is one factor, to be cheerful always is another factor. Now, Swami Vivekananda, when he was a student in the school, I told you he was mischievous. One day in the classroom, he was found talking. He was found to be a little mischievous. The teacher was annoyed. He got angry. He looked at Narendra, the name of Swami Vivekananda in the earlier stages. You boys stand up. Narendra stood up. You are talking. You are misbehaving. You are mischievous. Can you tell me what I have been teaching? Yes, sir, he said. Right from the moment the teacher came to the class, every word verbatim Swami Vivekananda repeated. I came here, I started talking about 7 minutes ago. 7:30 I started. It is now 7:37. 7 minutes I have spoken. In these 7 minutes I might have spoken at least 60 sentences. How many of us can repeat? Swami Vivekananda repeated verbatim like a tape recorder the entire talk of the teacher. He is a yogi. The same Swamiji, when he was in a particular library, borrowed the books, and he was returning the books the very next day, voluminous books of several thousands of pages. One day he borrowed the entire encyclopedia. He took the set to his room, returned the very next day. The librarian was a little surprised. Are you making a show of a reader? Are you really going through the books? Then Swamiji said, you can ask me for the contents of any page in any book that I have read. The librarian opened one particular book at a particular page, and Swamiji repeated the entire contents. He was a yogi. When he was in foreign countries, one day he was in a park. In that park there was a tank. In that tank there were a few balloons floating. A few small boys were trying to practice how to shoot. They were failing. They were unable to shoot the particular ball which is of a particular color or a balloon. Swami Vivekananda observed them, and it's such a simple task. How is it, my children, you fail? Can you do it? Yes. He took the revolver into his hands and he shot the balloon which they wanted. How is it possible, they asked. It is the power of concentration. And now we find the same Swami Vivekananda at the Parliament of Religions on the 11th of September 1893 in the afternoon, as the 22nd or 23rd speaker, when he opened his address, Sisters and Brothers of America. It fills my heart with joy unspeakable to raise in response to the warm and cordial welcome which you have given us. I thank you in the name of millions and millions of Hindu people. I thank you in the name of Mother of Religions. I thank you in the name of the ancient order of monks. He was just delivering. People were astounded. There is proficiency. There is efficiency. There is the oratorical perfection in his expression. The same Swamiji, once again when he was in a park with his disciples, a bull charged at them. It was very violent. It was coming at a great speed, and the remaining disciples ran helter-skelter in various directions. Swamiji was left alone with his usual posture of folded hands, holding each other. He was looking straight at the eyes of the bull. The bull came, stopped in front of him, gazed at his face. God knows what has happened. It just retreated. And later the disciples asked, Swamiji, how is it you are able to face the bull? It's yogic strength. Yoga gives us the ability to face the problem, solve the problem, solve it for the benefit of others. What actually was passing through your mind? Swamiji humorously said, when the bull was coming, I just had a thought. If this bull is to pounce upon me, if it is to push me, how much distance do I go back? Or if it throws me up, how high do I go up? Swamiji never took it to be a task to be faced. It was a playful thing. Yoga. Karmashu Kausalam. One of the definitions of yoga is, it is action It is activity. It is work done skillfully, done efficiently. It is the action which is done playfully, comfortably, and with the least effort, with ease. All these things put together is kaushala. Kushalatva is comfortableness. We should feel comfortable when we are engaged in an activity. Maybe cooking, maybe drawing, maybe painting, maybe singing, maybe speaking, maybe listening. If we feel the strain of the activity, if we feel uncomfortable, it's not yoga. Every action should make us comfortable, cozy. If you feel the strain of your profession, we are not yogis. If we find it difficult to perform an activity, then we are not yogis. Yoga teaches us how to be at ease, how to be comfortable, how to be efficient, how to be skillful in our activity. All our activities, every one of us, we are all engaged in one profession or another, in one activity or another. And all these activities must be performed for our satisfaction, for others' satisfaction. We must be peaceful, others should be peaceful. It should be useful to us, it should be useful to others. Several qualifications are necessary to understand and to practice yoga. Yoga is skill in action, efficiency in action, proficiency in understanding, and it is ultimately the ease without any strain. There are 4 or 5 stages to acquire that skill. Number 1. Initially, we are ignorant. Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, we say. Tamas is ignorance. Tamas is darkness. From ignorance, stages we have to develop into, and that is enlightenment. Incompetent we are initially. We should become competent. Initially we are ignorant. We should become enlightened. And there are some stages. First, I am not aware of my competence. I am not conscious of my incompetence as a child. The child does not know its abilities. The child does not know its competence, its efficiency hidden. Swami Vivekananda says, each soul is potentially divine. That divine spark, efficient spark, skillful spark, proficiency, it is all hidden in us. In the rock, there is fire. Friction brings it to the surface. In the matchstick, there is fire. Friction brings it to the surface. Intelligence is hidden in us. Efficiency is hidden in us. Skill is latent in us. And yoga brings it to the surface. It manifests. Initially, we are ignorant of our efficiency. The child does not know Einstein. Child does not know E is equal to mc square. The child does not know pi 22/7. Child does not know how to cook. But as it grows, it becomes aware of its incompetence and the competence of others. My mother is cooking very well. That man is riding the bicycle wonderfully. My teacher is explaining excellently. That man is able to speak beautifully. That girl is able to sing melodiously. We become conscious of. We become aware of. We become people of the knowledge to know about others' competence. Vivekananda is competent. Vivekananda is skillful. Vivekananda is efficient. This is the second stage. First, we are unconscious of our incompetence. We are unconscious of our hidden incompetence. We are unconscious of others' competence as well. Total ignorance, tamas. As the child grows, it becomes a little aware. It begins to know its limitations, its incompetency. But at the same time, it begins to know the competence of others, skill of others. Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa was once taken to a circus. In that circus, there was a rope. On the rope, there was a single wheel cycle. The pedals are fixed to it. There was a seat. On the seat, there was a beautiful girl seated. And she was riding that single wheel cycle. Everybody was clapping, enjoying the sight. Sri Ramakrishna said, how many years of practice she must have put in to acquire that efficiency. There is tremendous practice behind, and that is sadhana, and that is yoga practice. Now, the child, when it begins to be aware of others' competence and its incompetence, it begins to have the emulation. Why should I not become competent? Why should I not speak as he speaks? Why should I not sing as he sings? Why should I not be peaceful as he is peaceful? Gautama the Buddha. The moment we look at him, we feel the peace, tranquility. Sri Ramana Maharshi, Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. There are so many people in the worldly life with lot of efficiency in their fields of activity. Why can't I become so? Slowly, the child from the unconscious incompetence grows to conscious incompetence. Conscious of others' competence, conscious of its incompetence. I am not competent, others are competent. Ordinary people stop there. Swami Vivekananda is a yogi. Sri Krishna is a yogi. Sri Ramachandra Prabhu is skilled in action. Einstein is a great scientist. I cannot do. People stop there. Yoga begins to work from there. Why can I not? Mahatma Gandhi has 2 legs, 2 hands, 2 eyes, and he has become a national personality. Why should I not become? Sri Krishna also has the 2 legs, 2 hands, but he has performed mighty deeds. Why can't I? Swami Vivekananda was able to remember the entire book. Why should I not also remember? This is how we come to the second stage, wherein we become conscious of others' competence and conscious of our hidden competence. Third stage, we begin to practice. And initial stages will be full of struggle. You can see a child or a boy trying to learn how to ride a bicycle. He holds the handlebar very stiff and he himself sits straight. With all concentration, there will be a knot in between the 2 eyebrows. He does not look this side, he does not look that side. With all stiffness, he tries to ride the bicycle. That is, you are conscious of your competitive skills and you are conscious of your practice. Next stage, every day he rides the bicycle, 2nd day, 3rd day, 4th day, and slowly he acquires the efficiency. Then he tries to leave one hand. Next, he tries to leave the 2nd hand. Without both the hands handling the bar, he was able to ride. Then he stands up on the seat, lies down on the seat, he begins to make the feats. If there are people beside, he will be joking with them, talking. You will find expert drivers singing, playing. You will find excellent speakers talking without any preparation. On the spur of the moment, they become highly resourceful. Cooks, they become highly resourceful. And that is the efficiency. Last stage, we are unconsciously competent of everything. That is the highest yoga, karmasu kaushalam. First, unconscious incompetence, conscious incompetence, conscious competence, and finally we are unconsciously competent and we perform all the activities karmasu kaushalam. Sri Krishna was able to perform. For that, there are some three other levels, and that is identify the talent in yourself. What is the field in which I am interested? Which is my hobby? Which do I like most? Is it cooking? Is it singing? Is it writing? Is it reading? Is it thinking? Is it meditating? Is it contemplating? We have to know what we are fit for. What is that hidden worldly spark in us? Leave divinity by a side. That is the highest. The spiritual dimension is the highest. Initially, we must have an aptitude test of ourselves. Let not the educational system do it. Let not the parents do it. Let us try to examine ourselves. What for am I fit? That is identifying the hidden talent. Let us become conscious of our hidden talents. All are not fit to cook. All are not fit to speak or sing. We have to identify the hidden talent. Having identified that hidden talent, it is left to us to apply the necessary training practices. We have identified ourselves to be fit administrators, managers, singers, cooks, whatever it may be. And then we acquire the efficiency in it, proficiency in it. Mere strength is not sufficient. Initially, Bhima had only strength. He did not have skill. He was a man of brute strength. When he killed Kichaka silently, when he killed Kichaka secretly, he displayed that yogic spirit. He was able to be skillful. Brute strength animals have. Skillful strength yogis have. Sri Krishna, when he was riding the chariot, he was guiding Arjuna on the battlefield. Karna darted the Nagastra, a powerful nuclear weapon. It was to kill Arjuna. It was aimed at his neck. If only that weapon is successful, Arjuna would have died. Yogi is Sri Krishna. He is skilled in riding the chariot. He is highly resourceful. He is very intelligent. He is efficient. And suddenly he pulled the reins of the horses. That means in the ordinary sense, he has applied brakes. When the brakes were applied, the chariot came to stand still position. In those days, the horses, when they were pulled, they fell down on their knees. When the horses fell on their knees, the level of the chariot came down by about 4 inches or 5 inches. The weapon which was aimed at the neck of Arjuna threw away his crown. About 5 inches, the chariot came down. It is resourcefulness. It is skill. It is not blind riding. It is not rule-ridden riding. On the road, when we drive the car, we must be alert, we must be intelligent, we must be efficient, we must be resourceful, and at the same time, we should be peaceful and jovial. That is in every field possible. Yoga, karmashu kaushalam, by applying ourselves to any field of activity, we can reach the heights. We can be perfect. That skill. While opening a shampoo sachet, morning, women, men, try to open the shampoo sachet, they will be struggling. They will be putting under the teeth, pressurizing themselves. It is brute strength, useless strength. A little touch, there will be a place where there will be a triangular cut. Gently just take it off. It is resourceful, simple, jovial. In every field, while speaking, it's an art. While singing, it's an art. M.S. Subbulakshmi does not convey any facial contortions while singing. With ease, with efficiency, with all resourcefulness, she sings. In every field, we can be the masters of our activity. Yoga, karmasu, kaushalam. Kushalatva means comfortableness. Kushalatva means skillfulness. Kushalatva means efficiency. And above all, it is peacefulness and it is playfulness. Finally, it is usefulness. Let us be peaceful. Let us be efficient. Let us be useful. Let us grow from ignorance to enlightenment, from tamas to jyoti, from the ordinary incompetence to the highest competitive level. Yoga is not only to give us physical health, it gives us the intellectual health where we blossom to be useful to everybody. Sri Krishna is that Yogeshwara. Now meditate on that great Lord, jovial Lord, Sri Krishna Yogeshwara. Sarve